Okay, today it's here. I got the smoker lit. I'm gonna get into the farmhouse. It's actually afternoon. It's like 4:30 in the afternoon. Tuesday, like March 11th, I think. I'll verify that, but you know. Anyway, whoo! I looked at our foreseeable future weather, and we're not gonna dip below freezing for the next 8 to 10 days. I'll put that on, you'll see it right quick while I'm talking. And this was a time for me to get in. I had other things to do this morning and early afternoon. I finished that up. I'm rushing. Now I'm gonna go do a look through of the farmhouse. I'll do the other two tomorrow or Thursday. Today's a Tuesday actually. And yesterday was our bee club meeting. Let me explain that. Oh, wait. I know, the fortune. Let me do that. Get that out of the way first. All right, first one on this page, it says, careful thinking will command respect. Careful thinking will command respect. So I didn't choose that. It's just that's what was next. Because the first one here, the last one here says, was it, can you see it? Soon someone will make you very proud. And that was, my daughter, my granddaughter and all. So the next one up, careful thinking will command respect. I don't even have to say anything, add on to that. Anyway, so let's get in the farmhouse. But what I was gonna say about our club meeting, yesterday was our club meeting for the month of March. And normally we have 20, 25 people show up. Yesterday, I believe there was 48 people, which is great because that means there's a few new beekeepers. I met a few new people yesterday. And we're making plans to start visiting each other's hives, helping each other out when they need help. And then maybe a monthly visit to somebody's apiary just to see how they do things. So that's a good thing. That's why I like our club. So if there's a bee club near you in your area, try to make the time to attend that club because, I mean, besides the camaraderie and the beekeepers, there's a lot of good information that gets doled out. Our club is very beekeeper friendly, very beginner beekeeper friendly. So those of you who are beginners, you may have questions. Nobody's gonna roll their eyes and say, oh God, you don't know that. That's not the way our club operates, and that I enjoy that. So everyone there is very helpful. So Rockwood Park Backyard Beekeepers Association, we may be changing the name soon, but who knows? But that's the club. If you're in our area, I invite you to come join our club. Anyway, my smoker's lit and I do want to get in there. It's daylight savings time, so I do have a little more time today. However, I know I'm getting a late start. All of the field bees are starting to come home. Unless they change their clocks too, then they might not be coming home yet. Anyway, I'm smoking myself out. I'll be using my newly purchased first time use Apis Tactical. They're not sponsored. I bought them at the expo. I'll see how I like them, the dexterity and everything. What am I looking for in the hive? What am I looking for in the hive? Well, if I see the queen, I see the queen. I'll be looking to see if there's any queen cells or any cups that they're, thinking about something, thinking about leaving. I don't know. My swarm trap is still up. Just a couple of scout bees. That's it. Nothing big. But I'll also be looking to see brood. I want to see worker brood. I'd like to see drone brood if possible. Not a lot. Not all drone brood because we know what that means or could mean. A couple of things. Could be a drone laying queen or it could be drone laying workers, plural. Anyway, hopefully I won't see that. They were bringing in pollen. I do sit in my chair and watch. Also, yesterday afternoon, I saw my first dandelion in my front yard. It's still there. So I got my first dandelion and I found out one of those trees over here on the side is a redbud maple or whatever it is, or redbud something, I don't know. But it has red buds on it. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna go back here to the farmhouse. Come on, y'all. Now, I don't know if you remember, but these mostly are my XL frames. Oh Lord, that is straight. I got Beetles. Let me go get my Beetle Vac, but there's glistening nectar, and let me go get my Beetle Vac. Okay, let's see, no queen, but I got a good brood here. Same on both sides. Yeah, let's look at that. Got a good brood pattern. All of that's brood. See if I see any eggs in there. No eggs on this one. And the bees are kind of chasing. I'm gonna put some beetle traps in here. Okay, no queen on this frame. Got a couple of waggle dances going on or something. Food, brood. The next one looks like it's brood as well. Look at that pattern of, look at that, look at that. That's the XL frames in action there. Look at all of that brood. They're about to explode here. So far I don't see any drones. No, I don't see any drones. Okay, no queen on this side. Okay, I do have some drone brood. There's some drone brood up here. Regular brood here. This was all natural comb. Don't see the queen yet. Again, brood, mostly regular brood, but I do have some drone. I'm seeing no queen cells, no preps to swarm so far. Let's check the corners. No, okay. Got food still. Oh, this is heavy. Oh, this was a medium that they drew out to make my XL. Oh goodness. Okay, I'll have to treat this like a cutout, but they did put some drone brood on the bottom here. I don't see any beetles, but you can see the honey band still on top. So they have plenty of food. Honey band still on top. Still honey in the back. And yeah, that's something, isn't it? Let me make sure you can see that. Look at that. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, put this back in. Whew, that was heavy. A little propolis there. All right, let's see what this frame is doing. Oh, another heavy one. And it's the same thing. So I see just a lot of honey, oh my God, that's a whole honey frame. So these ladies have plenty of food. Plenty of food. Look at that. So I'm not worrying about a small freeze coming up and these ladies starving. They should be okay. Man, ooh. What have we here? Okay, a few beetles. Let's see what we're talking here. Okay, this is the last frame. I took one out, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 11 deeps, basically, or XL deeps. A couple of them, they have room to draw. This, they have room to do whatever. They're not doing anything with this. Okay, what have I learned? Oh my God, beetles. A lot of beetles in that hive. You gotta excuse me. I got a neighbor. I don't even know what that is. Dirt bike or a ATV or something. So you may hear that. I don't know. Anyway, I took the Beetle Vacuum and stuck it in the freezer. I'll count those beetles after they're dead. I'll come out here and count them. I'll let you know in one of my subsequent videos. But I do have some beetle traps to put in. So I will be going back in and putting beetle traps. What is that? It's a dirt bike. Okay, anyway, there is a beetle trap. I do have some beetle traps, so I will be putting beetle traps all throughout that hive with the diatomaceous earth. The bees, they were trapping them pretty good. I mean, keeping them to the edges and whatnot, but yeah, that's a lot of beetles for me. Other than that, they had plenty of food, so they made it. Those are my XL frames, so they put a lot of food up at the top and definitely out on the sides. So they had plenty of food to get through winter. Again, that hive is insulated. It's 2.5 inches thick, the box is. And then I put one layer of the double bubble insulated wrap, whatever you want to call it, is all wrapped around. And then the outside is T111, like your siding off of your storage sheds or whatever. So it's a 3-layer sandwich, so to speak. The roof has the same, and then extra double bubble or whatever you want to call it. And also the Be Smart insulated cover over the brood section. There's 12 frames in there. They were occupying about 7 or 8 of them. One was completely empty, but it had comb drawn. So the queen, I did not see her. However, I saw a lot of brood. So she'll be able to lay in there. I will expand it, maybe 2 in about a week or so. I'll expand it to start moving over to the deep section of that hive. Because those of you who may not know the farmhouse, it has the XL frames on my brood box. And then further you get to the right is for deep frames. And that's where the honey production comes in. And they'll fill up, you know, 3 or 4 or 5 frames of honey, just depends on the season. So yeah, and I opened up the second Hive Gate entrance. So they'll be able to use both entrances. Once those bees start to hatch, there'll be more traffic, more bees. So that gives them their second entrance. That I close it down to 1 entrance in the winter, open it up, and it's just a political sign cut in a way that you can slide it in. And I used the aluminum tape to block off the holes from the coroplast. So no wind goes in here. Now, if you needed to move the hive, you can stick 2 of these in without the aluminum tape, and they'll be able to still move air through. And it also has the screen bottom, so I would just take the bottom tray out and allow air to circulate that way if I had to move that hive. But it's too heavy to move, and she's staying right where she's at. So anyway, so that's it. That was the first one of the season. There were a lot of brood. I wish I would have saw the queen. I didn't. But again, I saw signs of her. I didn't look too much for eggs. But with that brood being in there and there's so much space down in there, she could have been anywhere in that hive. I'm happy with the amount of bees for this time of year. I'm not happy with the amount of beetles at all. So she will get probably 3 to 4 beetle traps in that hive. And we'll go from there, and I'll keep, I wore my vacuum out. I didn't charge it, but it died. So it's on the charger now. The beetle part is in the freezer. So those will die. Those are dead beetles. We're good riddance. And thank you to the bug farmer who made he calls it the Beetle Sucker 3000, I think. But there'll be a link to the bug farmer's channel, and also the Hive Gate channel, or not channel, but information. There'll be a link down there in the description as well. All right, that's it. I'm gonna get out of here. I wanna go in the other 2 hives at another time, maybe tomorrow, maybe Thursday, just depends. But as you know, we got good weather, so I'm looking forward to getting in the other 2, seeing what they need, if they need expansion. Oh, and I didn't see any signs of them building cells or wanting to swarm. I looked at all the frames. So far it's doing good. I will give them more space. next week, early next week. I'll give them more frames, the more deep frames, and they'll be able to say, hey, we got more room, we can brood out, or we can build these and make honey stores, you know, store some honey down there. All right, anyway, that's it. I'm happy. That's done. Earlier, I changed the brakes on that Mini. I don't know if you caught it a glimpse, but I'm getting that one. That's a convertible, getting that one ready for the top-down season. So there's a couple of more things I got to do. And if you're interested in that or any mechanical stuff, I have a second channel, which is Jimmy's First Gen Mini Rescue. And the link will be down in the description too, also. If you're interested in any kind of, you know, basic maintenance work, not just basic, sometimes some of it is advanced. And yeah, but yeah, it's getting ready for top-down season. Top-down season is bee season. They go hand in hand. So anyway, which is also boating season, so I got to do that too. Anyway, thank y'all. I'm rambling. I'm not rambling. The shirt says Nordhavn. It's a boat company. Philip always asks about my shirt. So, oh wait, here you go. We'll show you the shirt. That's a Nordhavn 43. And they make them all the way up 98s. I mean, they make big boats. Anyway, that's it. Thank y'all for watching. I'm gonna let my smoker die out and see y'all on the next one. And have fun with your bees. It's bee season.